Now, 5% is a significant number. Joe Biden also came back went back to the US with not a lot from his meeting with Saudi Arabia. Given the tightness of oil supplies in the market, what's your view on the price action moving forward, particularly because of the fact that on the flip side of the equation, we have all this talk of recession around the world?
Yeah, we may have a talk of a recession, but the supply side of it is very, very tight. That's not being helped by Russia being mostly excluded from international markets. So there's millions of barrels of lost production there. So even if demand's slowed, it's really moving back to where the supply is. It's that imbalance is inverted, and we've become quite used to there being more oil around than we need. So, you know, when you look at the futures markets, the futures prices are in backwardation, so the near months are higher than the far months, and that's a bullish setup as well. Notably, when I look at the technical picture for WTI and Brent crude, both of them tested but held their 200-day moving averages on a closing basis, which is quite supportive to my mind. So the technical picture is skewing back towards the top side as well. It appears that Joe Biden has come away from Saudi Arabia empty-handed. And of course, we've got this big gas crunch. Will Gazprom restart this Nord Stream 1 pipeline on Friday after scheduled maintenance closes? So all of those factors together, I think, are conspiring. I think what we could probably expect now is Brent crude to trade in a very noisy sort of $95 to $120 range over the coming months.
Now, Jeff, what are some other key points that you've raised in your commentary today?
Well, I think the big risk factor is, as I just alluded to, what I'm calling Gasageddon, which is Thursday, where the annual maintenance for the Nord Stream 1 gas pipeline is due to be completed. And markets are becoming increasingly nervous now after Gazprom threw out a few force majeures on gas deliveries to European customers overnight, that Russia may not restart that pipeline, which had fallen in volumes anyway. That's going to be a huge negative for European equities, and I'm quite surprised they've actually rallied this week. And it's going to be a serious headwind as well for the euro versus other currencies, probably spillover effects into sterling as well. So we need to watch that one quite closely. We're a bit thin on data this week. We've got PMIs coming out on Friday. Housing starts in the US tonight. Bank of Indonesia on Thursday, along with the ECB. But I really do believe this gas news is really what's going to drive volatility, and we'll have to see how that unfolds.